sure about that, but I'll have to have it focused. The new call is soon as possible. Texted.
Friday, I remember I'm sick. Anyway, give me a bit.
Tom, getting it done. Going back to you on. Right, back to you later.
Why, hello. Let's get rid of this. Ah. Okay. And we don't so much need the chill piano music anymore. Chill piano music can just go away. Okay, so I think I have to change the color in the chat box. Ooh, font settings. Change the font to a color that's easily read, but not the color red. Cha-cha-cha. Come on now. There we go. Test. Yeah. It will do for the now, I guess. It will do for the now. Okay. I can put this over here, over the buttons in the program, because you don't really need to worry about what those are and what they do. And I'm going to stand up for a second. There we go. Okay. So let's turn this on. Yeah, I am going to switch my, turn that all the way down. I'm going to switch my headphones over to the microphone. That way I can hear the words I speak. And I am attached to, look at this, quality entertainment. Everything put together so well. Oh wow. Seriously? What a jumble of chords. Chords are jumbled up. Not even sure I understand how this worked to begin with, how it managed to get. It's always the best thing about chords when they end up getting tangled up in a way and you're like, how did you even manage that? Okay, let's turn this little guitar video off for a second. Boop. There. Get out of there. What are you doing? That's insanity. Just all up and tangling up like crazy. There we go. Okay. Let me just double check that. Oh yeah, you can hear me on the microphone. That's good. Because otherwise, this would have been real silly, me just standing here and well, not standing. I'm sitting, but okay. So, let's see what we got. Oh yes, I have to switch the sound for myself. Hopefully I don't have to restart the stream from switching it to the speakers in the Yeti. Yeah, no. I made a bad life choice. I understood it backwards from how it is. Because I'm plugged in to, I've got a mixer here, and the mixer is set up in a way that I can hear the guitar live when it comes through the mixer, and then it gets recorded in Streamlabs. Got something to drink here, and my mouth is really dry. Hold on for 1 second. Okay. It comes in and it gets recorded in Streamlabs, and that lets me play the guitar live without any latency. So, because once you start to get, I think it's about 200 milliseconds latency, it's where it starts to mess with your brain, and it's almost like you're trying to play on delay that's not matching up. It's really kind of screws with your head a bit. Cool. So let's make sure this is the default device. Let's not make the bad life choice of plugging that into there. And then we'll make the better life choice if I can find the cord for it, which is really, 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 really long. It's like a big headphone extension cord because it makes things a little easier when doing stuff with Tim and Heather, that I don't have an issue where the cord's too short, because we have to use these stupid little splitters to split the headphones. But I'm gonna eventually try to get myself a it's like $40. It's a headphone distribution system. So basically, when I have the sort of thing about having a beard, you're always eating hair. So you plug in the main headphone to the back of this thing, and then there's 4 places to plug in headphones, and each one has their own volume on them. I can even send it out so if needed, I heard something different on the headphones than what Heather and Tim hear. If I needed to hear, like, I don't know why, but a click track, which I'm not going to need to hear while doing reactions with Tim and Heather. Okay. So we're plugged back in here. But first, oh yes, because I've got the speakers turned all the way down. There we are. So I had just gone and loosened all the string locks on my guitar, tuned it up real good, and also put all the fine tuners so that they're all halfway into the bridge, just to minor reset it up. And I'm just tuning now that I've got that. I'm guessing we can put that back up there. Okay. Still working on getting that finesse back for tuning the fine tuners on a floating bridge without pushing the bridge down too much to change the pitch of it. It's been a long time since I've had a guitar that has a floating bridge in it. We talked about this a little while ago when we were doing a stream, because I was going to get a guitar, didn't know which one I was going to get, and you guys helped me figure that out, and we're all so much of the happy and the fun for that. Oh. I should have had this part all ready before I started. But this is a bit of the behind the scenes. No, it's not. Behind the scenes. Yeah, you can't really call forgetting to tune your guitar. Yeah, it's the idea behind the song is that it's a comedy power metal song, and it's called A Fistful of Dice, after an episode of our podcast that we used to have, where we talked for about like over 2 hours about all the paper role-playing games that we had played, like in the long ago. The episode was called A Fistful of Dice, and I was like, that's a great name for a song, and I ended up writing a song based on the name of that episode. And it's been a very, very long time since I wrote. Well, I mean, it's been like, cool, lurk around, I'll be at this for a little bit. It was written quite a bit ago. I'm gonna just got that. There's not enough distortion. Yeah. So I had wrote it about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, and I never got around to doing music for it, because something that I'm not the best at is writing music for, like, I write lyrics really, really well, but I have a hard time to write music after the fact. A lot of times I can, some reason, I've got a vocal melody in my head. I just can't figure out, like, what I want the music to be. I've always had a weird block on that, but this time it's actually kind of going good. So just to test and see that I have the, this program is working good and you're getting audio from it, I'm going to show you what the drums sound like. So I'm going to get rid of the guitar. Oh, I mute it. And cool. We'll go over to the drum track, which is here. And I'm just going to go to the intro. The intro is basically the same as... I have a friend that's like that. He hates me? Like what? I might have gotten confused there. But the intro, the verse is basically the intro twice, I think. I might need it 4 times, but I think it's twice. Yeah, I can do, like, I'm really, really good with lyrics, but music, not so much. Playing an electric guitar, I haven't done that in a long time. I mostly played, there's an acoustic right there. I don't know if you can see old Hermione, but there's Hermione. And I played mostly acoustic. I used to have very long nails on this hand, and that's what I would do, but I wanted to go and get a better electric guitar, because the 2 that I have around here are absolute pieces of trash, and that actually makes me realize I can finally now, it's just going to take me a second to go and grab it real quick, but I can take and plug in the absolute trash electric guitar that I bought at Walmart for $100 and decided, you know what? I'm going to throw the 6 thickest strings off an 8-string pack on this thing so it just sounds like Satan. I'm going to have to just turn the guitar off here for a second. Oh. You terrible thing. There. Now, this thing, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm just going to put it like, I'll put it down here. There we go. We're trying to get to 50 followers on Twitch so we can do weirder Twitch things. But here it is. The best thing about this guitar is if you see it from the back, for a minute you'd be like, oh dude, you got a Music Man? Nope. That is a first act that I got at Walmart. It was $100 Canadian. That is that is actually $75 American. But the neck on it is really nice and thick and flat, and I've got these stupid thick strings on it. It's wrong. It's got one pickup in it, and it kind of sounds like whatever effect you're going to use takes place in a swamp. Like, I haven't played this thing in a very long time. Yeah. One pickup, one volume knob. Whew. This is going to be rough. Also, how great is that? It's just sadness. It's terrible. It's what sadness sounds like when you play it as an instrument. Let's turn this back off. If you change the pickup in this, though, it's actually before the first act instruments are pretty decent for very, very low budget instruments. They have a custom shop, and the stuff out of their custom shop is apparently amazing. There we go. Plugged back into a decent guitar. Doesn't that feel so much better? I know it does. Okay. As I was saying, drum part. Let's see if this works correctly. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so real quick, is that loud enough? Are you able to hear that okay? While I wait, it's all good. You just missed the talking about the terrible electric guitar that I played for like a second. Did you miss that? Did you miss the terrible guitar? We will bring the terrible guitar back for a moment. This is El Terrible Trash Guitar. This thing, you see it from the back, you're like, oh my god, man, you got a Music Man? No, I got a first act. It was $100 Canadian at Walmart, which is about $75 American. And it kind of sounds... There's one pickup in it, and the single one pickup sounds like it's... like you buried your amp in the bayou. Let's hope this goes. All right. Like, that is... Oh, God. Oh, God, what's going on? It's out of tune, which is, fine. The pickup is so crappy that I have a pedal board here, and the pedal board is set right now to tune. It kind of can't tell what note's being played. It kind of switches around a little bit, which is odd. Oh. The configuration of the tuners on this thing too is annoying because there's 2 on one side and 4 on the other. There we go. There's something not to tell people that you've done with the guitar. No, this thing is terrible. Oh my god. Can't even do it. I can't even play it for more than a few seconds. That pickup is... Ugh. There. That was fun. Okay, so now let's go for the intro. There. It's the intro, but we'll add the guitar back in so we can see what the guitar is like as well. So... went right straight on for the verse. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how much what do you call it there? How much verse I need. So I'm gonna have to go from the top on it, and I'm just gonna go over the lyrics real quick. I might just speak them, just so that I know how much of that I need.
Must you flee into the trees? These other trees, they're alignment neutral. They do not care if you live or die.
Yeah, so it needs another set of those. So that's how many bars? That's 16. All right. I'll just do it here. And bar. Insert a bar. Oh, look at that. It's almost like magic. It's almost magical. But it's not. It's a computer. And they do stuff. It's not magic at all. Alright, so let's get rid of this bar. Boop. There we go. Wait a minute. I just got rid of the chorus. Oh, what a tool. Alright. I think it is... Insert is control insert. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So good. I'm so cool. You calm yourself. There. There we go. Although, we still just have the bridge. That's fine. I'm going to call it chorus now. This bridge is now called chorus. How do we fix that? There's a cool little text bit that I can just change this to chorus. Okay, cool. Really? Seriously? You're gonna... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Let's undo that. Looks like I haven't done anything strange. I have to get a newer version of this program. It's a little bit touchy, a little bit weird. So let's just go over the verse again. And so I can hear myself actually make sure I'm doing things. So.
These trees try to eat you. So must you flee into the trees. These other trees, their alignment neutral. They do not care if you live or die. Minotaur.
Oh, well, fuck that one up, didn't I? Yeah. Okay, here's what we do. We just go with... Get rid of the chorus. Nah. I don't know why that did that. Okay. Shouldn't be anything in the chorus right now, because I haven't written any bits for that yet. That's what this is for. I'm gonna write those bits. It's gonna be so cool. Alright. So let's destroy El Chorus. No. Mr. Chorus, you must leave now. Nobody wants you to be here. I cannot just delete you, can I? Cut. Nope. Just gotta change it to none, I guess. To none. Wait, come on. I thought there was an option for, like, no. I think that might be with the numbers. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. How about I just get rid of all these bars? There. Look. It's all good. I did this formatting beforehand and ended up kind of like... I look stupid because I did it now. There. This will make this a little bit easier. So, what do we think so far? I'm somebody who's shy to sing, although I have gotten quite a bit better with it in the last little while, but I can't hear myself through that microphone, so it kind of messes with my head to sing, because that was a lot of the reason that I was having I had real bad stage fright, but part of the reason that I was having a really rough time to sing was that I couldn't hear myself very good through the microphones that I had, but now I kind of have this set up in a better way. And that drum part, by the way, that's a guitarist just filling in notes, and I don't know how to play drums. So if you happen to be somebody that knows how to play drums and that looks all sorts of weird, totally tell me. It kind of sounds cool. I kind of put that together like that, and it worked. Ish. So.
Night draws near, these trees they try to reach you. So must you flee into the trees. These other trees, they're in alignment neutral. They do not care if you live or die. A minotaur in season to be mated.
It seems like it's too slow. Do I have the... Let's go with 1 in 80, maybe?
Guns rushing out from these neutral trees. Blind with lust, his gaze it turns to you now. Choose carefully your next move to survive.
Okay, I think I got the timing screwed up there, but I get that I got the right amount of notes, or the right amount of bars, so that's fine. I can go on to the chorus. Because that's what I want to do now, is actually figure out what the riff for the chorus is going to be. And then everything can kind of... Once you've got the turd, then you can polish it. You know what I'm saying? You get the turd, you polish the turd. So... while since I played that riff too. Okay. So. This is where it's going to be funny because it's going to be like 15 minutes of me trying to find this right note. So, from these neutral trees or whatever. Fucking, what's the last little bit? I should get the lyrics up here too because although I wrote it and I remember it, I'm doing two things at the same time and streaming, so I get the dumbs. There we are. Choose carefully your next move to survive. Put this back up there. Your next move to survive, and then it's could look at the damn stuff too. Initiative determines the order you die. Without critical success, you shall fight fire. Okay, so to be like that. There we go. Come on now. So I can see more things at the same time. Boop. There we go. Cool. So. Initiative determines the order you die. So. I don't know why I have such a struggle with this part of it, trying to figure out what like, I don't know. Let me think here. So. It's trying to find where that vocal melody is going to start, and I've never had an easy time with that. So ending there. I thought it was C actually. Yeah. Now I feel dumb because I can't figure this out. People are watching. But what? Maybe if I figure out the vocal melody as There we go. This is an older style power metal song as well, right? Let's just see if I can hear that a bit. That's pretty much the right notes there. Initiative determines the order you die without critical success. Okay. Without critical success, you shall forfeit your lives. Or so it would be. So. Okay. I just got that, so. So now I know where it is. Just took me a second to figure it out. Like really a big second too. So let's just put that in there so that I actually have it. Very, very, very old, like few thousand years at the very least, so I forget things almost as soon as they happen. Very, very, very old. So pretty much as soon, I'm just messing with you. So let's go with back over here. 2. I love when that happens. I'll get something a little better than that later on, but this is just so I kind of have just a bit of a roadmap to actually write something kind of decent for that part. So... What am I doing? The timing on those are off, but that's okay. Wondering if I... Yeah, try that. Wow. I'm gonna go with half of that. I see what you're doing. Do-do-do. Now you get to see an absolute lack of music theory. All right. Come on now. And make that the right size. Let's see. Dotted? No, don't dot. No dots. Okay, cool. Why is there 2 rests in there though? It puts those in automatically. Now dot. Oh no. It's got to be... Yeah. gotta be a half note. Oh, yay! Look at that. Whoops. Okay. Yep. Oh, that's not what I wanted. No. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Just put it in the next bar anyway. Just leaving it there. Just leaving it so it knows what it's doing. Why am I on the wrong one? What happened there? Okay. Sorry. All right. So that's kind of good. Kind of works. I think I probably hit the up arrow while I was in the wrong program. Forgetting a 0. Let's just insert something there. There we go. That's very basic, but good. Not really going to work for that. Okay. I'm terrible at counting rhythm as well. Just in general. It's an absolute generality. We're just going to say that this part's going to start in there. Or turn this fellow down. Oh. Yeah, we'll just go with it like that. Now, where's the hammer-on pull-off part? What do you got? There we are. Oh, legato. Aha. Oh, right there. Make it all fancy, just for the hell of it, just so it'll sound fancy-ish. Yeah. Okay, so I think I gotta change me old oh no, me old chat box to a different color because I can't read that. What are you even doing? What are you even doing? It's not a good color. Doo-doo-doo. Let's go with yellow. Let's try that. Ah, and it was all yellow. It's a little easier. Doesn't show me in Streamlabs. It doesn't show me half the chat. It just kind of shows it up here. There's a multi-stream and then a Twitch tab, and I don't see the things that Christine was typing in there, which is weird. I find that odd. I can see it over here. Okay, here we go. New guitar. Yeah, the first time I did a stream with this guitar, it was fantastic. Basically, instead of I didn't have it set up so that I could hear this through my mixer because I can hear it through the group channel, but it wasn't going into the computer. So nobody that was watching was hearing the amplified guitar. They were just hearing for like 36 minutes. It's amazing. So much awesome. So much fun. Cool. So we got that. Yellow. Doo doo. Okay. You gotta love the that's like most of the reason for like getting a electric guitar and hooking it up to distortion is the squealies, the pinch harmonics. That's the good fun right there. So let's just do this as a legato slide. Ooh, all legato. Oh, perfect. Okay. So let's go with that. Oh, that sounds like fun. See, on the side of the screen, I get notifications when somebody comments on a video. I get a little pop-up of their comment, and it says, check out Murder Seed. I'm like, fuck, okay. That sounds good. There ain't no seed like a murder seed. Don't do it. Okay. Yeah. That's an 8. Look at that. should be about somewhat close. It doesn't matter because it actually has just the right notes in it. And I will go back at another time, fix it up, make it sound way cooler, and get it all, done up together so that it makes sense. Like it's like actual real kind of riffs in there and a little bit of a drum part. And I'll come back and I'll show you some more, and it'll be so much fun. But we'll go with that for the chorus and try to figure out the bridge here real quick too. I'm just gonna put. There, just gonna call it the bridge. Welcome to the bridge. Here we are in the bridge. But I'll go back and I'll fix it all up and things like that, because you get, I think a lot of it is good. Yeah. So this program decides where it's going to put the breaks in the lines. Sometimes I like it, depending on how complex the bars are, I like it so that it's 2 bars, but this one there's a lot of... So it's fine to put 4 because you're pretty much doing the exact same thing in 2 of them. But there are places where in this it will go and choose what the line breaks are, and it does that in the drum kit. You can see it much better over here. Like it's got 2 here, then it's got 3, and then it's got 3, and then it starts going into 4 and stuff like that. So you kind of have to, once you're done with this, if you ever want another human being to take a look at it and kind of figure out what's going on in it, it's a good idea to go through and just set the pages so they look right, so they have enough information on each page and not too much. Like this thing here is a little bit much. Well, I don't know. I don't play drums. For a drummer, because the first 3 are exactly the same, and then this one's a little bit different. I think for a drummer, that's probably, if they read music, which a lot of them do, this is not difficult. I don't know, playing it is difficult, but for music reading, you're just looking at this, you kind of notice right away it's 3 things exactly the same after each other, and then something a little bit shady. So, but you'd want to go through and make it so that it's readable, basically. And it every time you add a part, that new part, for some reason, doesn't want to go along with what the other parts were set up as. So you have to go through and do it again. But because I've also got in here a basic drum beat that's just for, probably would have helped better while writing the part for the chorus, just to hear. You screwed me, didn't you? Stupid drum beat machine. Okay, I'll get rid of the guitar as well, because I didn't copy it down that far. It's just this. Just gives you an idea of what your actual tempo is. I probably should copy it throughout the song, which I will do here real quick. I've got a whole bunch of... It's one of those moments where I'm just like, why? Yeah, it's good enough. So now I'll just, anytime I need to hear the basic beat, because I don't know yet what I've... So this isn't a DAW. This is just, this is transcription software. It's called Guitar Pro. And it's basically for, you can transcribe most instruments, actually. I don't think there's one that you actually couldn't put sheet music down for with this program. This would be like the little brother of a program called Syllabus, and Syllabus is I think it's Avid that makes Syllabus. The guys that make Pro Tools. I think it's Avid, or is it Cubase people? But I think it's Avid, and it's like thousands of dollars. It's an amazing piece of software. It might actually, it might be the people that make Cubase that make it, because I know if I upgrade my copy of Cubase enough, I can actually print sheet music out from Cubase itself. Okay. What about? I'll just keep with that basic beat too for looking at the bridge, which because I think I already had the bridge kind of figured out, at least what chords I'm going to be kind of playing during it, because it's only in darkness do we need the light. Yeah. Only in darkness do we need the light. Kind of that, like the old, a bit cheesy metal thing. Only in darkness do we need the light. So let's put that in there. Nah. Best part about this thing is if for some reason I want to go to the 68th fret, it'll let me do it. It's yeah. Strange. Strange. It's weird. I'm telling you, it's weird. It's strange. So that one I think is going to go for the full length of it. Okay, it's actually a bit slower than that, but I'll just do it so that I've got the chords in there. But the bridge, I'm actually pretty happy with the way that the bridge is written lyrics-wise. It is only in darkness do we need the light. Something inside of us sparks the flame, the will to fight. The path ahead is treacherously long. I should be actually looking at the lyrics. I'll tell you, because it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I don't like tooting me own horn, but I don't like tooting me own horn. But this one's actually okay. Only in darkness do we need the light. Something inside of us ignites the flame, the will to fight. The journey ahead is treacherously long. The stakes are high. Humanity needs you to save them all. It's always darkest before the dawn. Carry on, brave traveler, carry on. And then it's guitar solo, like real badass guitar solo. One that won't be played by me, probably, because badass guitar solo, oddly enough, not my forte, although I can I suppose I should. Oh, wow. So I can kind of a little bit guitar solo, but just like un petit peu, which is French for like a little bit. Yeah, it is French for a little bit. Wow, I just spoke French for a bit. But then again, I do live in technically the only province in Canada that is bilingual. Because I don't believe Quebec is bilingual. Quebec is a French province. I think it's just French. I don't know. I don't read things because they're like TLDR. So I just kind of look at the pictures and just figure it out for myself what it actually is. which turns out really, really weird sometimes, because you end up being like, oh, it's that, and they're like, no, it's not that, dude. You're like way, way, way off. There's no Loch Ness monster, and it's not going to marry the Sasquatch. That's not real. I wish it was. I would love to see a Sasquatch and Loch Ness monster wedding. I have dreams about cat weddings. I totally want to have cat weddings. Like, I want to get Pixie and Lucifer are about the same age. They look very, very similar to each other. And they're adorable together. So I want to get them dressed up like they're going to a wedding, and have Mona with the pillow on her back and the ring on it, and have a cat wedding. I mean, there's nothing wrong with cat weddings. What could be wrong with cat weddings? See? There we go. That's just proving my point that I said before. If you can go for like 30 seconds to, a minute, and nobody tells you that you're just absolutely terribly wrong about something, it's fact now. So that's like totally true, that cat weddings are awesome. Because nobody tried to stop me from saying cat weddings were awesome. Do you see how doing that's just huge tension, and then you release it with the. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I've got basics of this kind of figured out now. I'm going to actually start streaming more often. Maybe not this type of stuff as often, because my knowledge for music theory is not that great. I'm thinking about getting myself a teacher, learning a bit more about music theory. So it's going to be easier for me to kind of figure out these, because I'm not, like, I have zero of an ego. I have like the exact opposite of, like, I'm very low self-confidence, stuff like that. But there's one thing that I will boast about, and it's that I write good lyrics. I think personally, myself, I like my lyrics. Is what I'm basically saying. That's so weird. That's such a strange thing for us, that something like saying something positive about yourself feels so weird. Like that messes with my head, that is something that happens, and not just to me. It's happening to you. It's happening to just about everybody, that you have a really hard times, like, depending on who you are. Some people, mythical fucking self-confidence, and it's amazing and good for you, as long as you're not like being a dickhead to everybody. But some people, mythical fucking self-confidence. Anime characters, oh my god, they either have absolutely none or all of it that's ever been. And I think it's really fucking strange that we have that thing where we'll just be like, you judge something you've done as automatically poor because you did it. Like, I think that's really, really dumb, that there's a bunch of us that like, I know whoever's watching right now, whoever might watch in a bit, you've been probably treated like that, where somebody's been like, well, this thing that you did isn't good enough because you did it. Like, that's dumb. Be nice to yourself. You're way, way, way cooler and better than you think you are. You're morally taller than you should be. That's true as well. What else? Oh, this looks bad that I'm hesitating and I can't think of anything. What a dick. What a dick. You brighten the space you're in. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say right now, is that you could turn the lights off and it'd be okay because you're there with us. So just be cool and try not to stab anybody. That's my advice. That's whenever anybody would ask me like, like, oh, how did it go? I'd be like, the building is still standing, nobody's pregnant, so it's good. That's my measure of success. Nobody accidentally got pregnant because of what we were doing. Nobody had to get on the back of a horse with a clown. And, yeah, just that. And the building's still standing. I think that's a degree of success. So if you hate this and you want to see a whole lot more of it, or if you like it and you want to treat yourself, either way, follow us on Twitch because we're trying to get to 50 Twitch followers, and I will probably do stuff that is a lot less awkward, or maybe even 3 times as much awkward, but I'm also wearing a onesie on Twitch. I'm going to probably do this about 2-3 times a week at the very, very least. And later, like right now is a day where Heather is at work till 5 o'clock. So after 5 o'clock, I get a bunch of free time. You know what I mean? Like during the day? What the fuck are you saying, dude? Oh my God. Now everybody's confused. And so am I. Because old. But no, it's on days where she is at work. Yeah, I kind of, and then on days that she's. This was a good talk. You know, I think this turned out really, really fantastic. I don't think anybody's completely and utterly confused. No one's crying. I mean, that's good. That's always a measure of success as well. But yeah, if you want to be confused with me some more, and see my journey of musicalness from being somebody who's right now at this point, because I'm talking about a song that I wrote and sitting here with a guitar, I'm very uncomfortable. If you haven't noticed, which I very much doubt that you have, because I hold it in real good. Yep. Make sure that nobody even knows. Nobody has any idea that I'm all, oh no, nobody knows that at all. Isn't that great? It's fantastic. All this and more could be yours if you not subscribe, because we can't do that yet, if you follow us on Twitch. But no, what I was saying is I might do more later tonight. I'm gonna get a bit from the people that are in our Discord. I'm gonna get a bit of an idea as to whether or not they'd rather see me play a game that is a little bit more on the casual side, or even silly side, or something more serious. Like I was thinking, one game I'm thinking about starting up is Control, where it looks really cool. It's kind of like you have psychic powers, so it's kind of an offshoot of a superhero game. I think more in the vein of how Infamous is a superhero game. Like not your average superhero game, a little bit off, a little bit different. Or the other thing I was thinking about playing was Cat Quest. Also, there are visual novels I'm thinking about playing, like Hatful Boyfriend, the Pigeon Dating Simulator. How much fun does that sound? That sounds like all the fun, doesn't it? And then there is Boyfriend Dungeon, which is a hybrid game. That is halfway top-down dungeon crawler. You're liking that already. And it's SNES style. 2 points in its favor. And then on top of that, it's also a dating sim. I've seen I think it was Markiplier, or it might have been Jacksepticeye, or it may have possibly been both that I've seen. I think it was Markiplier that I've seen play the Stanley Parable. It's really interesting. Not so much my kind of thing, because I usually smoke a whole lot of weed, because this whole back injury that I got. Yeah, I ain't too bright. Well, no. I do know stuff about science. We'll talk about that another day. We'll talk about the solar system. But and another one that it was Dream Daddy. Dream Daddy is so funny. It's so cute too. And it's so heartwarming. It's done by the Game Grumps, and it's another dating sim. But there is just so that. Bert, we have had PlayStation Plus for a long time. There's over 370 games on our in our library for digital that I can just download, install, and you pick one of those games and play. There's another video. I've got to put it back up on YouTube soon. That's basically just. There's not really much to it except for it's scrolling through the library and the PlayStation library so that you can see what's there. And I had that going at the first of the game streams before so that people could, while we're in that, the stream will start soon kind of thing. People could see it and they'd be like, oh, dude, play that one. So we kind of got that. And then the other option as well is I have... still the first 5 of the Jackbox Party Pack games, which are really, really funny. Yeah. I've got to finish Ghost of Tsushima, or as I like to call it, Sushi Mama. And I suppose the one thought that I'll leave you with before I go, and I make things like magic tricks and stuff like that people just don't know about yet. What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Go look for a song called Oha Rock by Shingo Mama. I love Shingo Mama. Shingo Mama is fantastic. Shingo Mama is like a Japanese kids program. And it's like Dame Edna, what's her name? I think he's a drag queen, basically. I think so. But he is fantastic. I love Shingo Mama. And also Yatta. Just type in Yatta into YouTube. Look for a bunch of guys wearing underwear with fig leaves on the front of them. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, happy, ganky time. Because it is so much of the happy going on in that video. By the time you're done, you've got a smile on your face no matter what. It's fantastic. So, kind of got this done. I will probably, when I get it all put together correctly, I'm going to throw it into Discord and get some what do you call them? Opinions and thoughts from people just like you, from viewers just like you. PBS, the pirate broadcasting station. Arr. Okay, this has been fun. Thank you for watching. Next time, I'll try to make it so it makes more sense. Maybe. Nah.